So let's solve question number 11. Simplify 14 plus 3 root 7 times 2 minus 3 over root 7. 14 plus 3 root 7 times 2 minus 3 over root 7. So let's solve this question. We have 14 plus 3 root 7 times 2 minus 3 over root 7. So to solve this question, basically we are going to expand. So we have 14 times 2, and then we also have 14 times negative 3 over root 7. So this becomes negative 14 times 3 over root 7. We have 3 root 7 times 2. So 3 times 2 is 6 root 7. And then we have 3 root 7 times negative 3 over root 7. So 3 times 3 is 9. So we have 9. And then we have root 7 over root 7. So let's simplify. 14 times 2 is 28. 14 times 3 is 42. So 42 over root 7 plus 6 root 7 minus, now root 7 cancels out root 7, so we are left with 9. So we have 28 minus 9 plus 6 root 7 minus 42 over root 7. Now 28 minus 9 is 19. Now let's solve this set. So we have 6 root 7 over 1 minus 42 over root 7. So let's find the LCM. The LCM is root 7. Square root of 7 divided by 1 is square root of 7 times 6 is 6 into brackets root of 7 all square minus root 7 divided by root 7 is 1. So 1 times 42 is 42. So this further becomes 19 plus, now let me put this in the brackets. So 19 plus, the square cancels the square root. So we have 6 times 7, which is 42, minus 42 over root 7. Now 42 minus 42 is 0. And then we have 0 over root 7. 0 over any non-zero number is 0. So we have 19 plus 0, which is equal to 19. So 14 plus 3 root 7 times 2 minus 3 over root 7 is equal to 19. So for question number 12, simplify 3 over 4 times square root of 128 minus square root of 50, leaving your answer in a said form. So simplify 3 over 4 times root 128 minus root 50, and then we are going to leave our answer in the said form. So let's solve this question. 3 over 4 root 128 minus root 50. Now to solve this problem, we need to find a way of reducing the said 128 and the said 50. Now to reduce any said, you need to ensure that we are going to pick two numbers that multiply to give you that value under the square root. And then out of the two numbers, one of the numbers is supposed to be a perfect square. Now what is a perfect square? A perfect square is a number that when you find the square root of that number, you have a whole number. Example, 1 is a perfect square because the square root of 1 gives you a whole number, which is 1. 4 is also a perfect square. The square root of 4 is 2, which is a whole number. So these are some examples of a perfect square. So we can have 3 over 4 times the square root of 2 times 64. Okay, minus the square root of 2 times 25. At this point, we are going to split the square root. Mind you, 3 over 4 is only affecting this part of the expression. So we have square root of 2 times square root of 64 minus square root of 2 times square root of 25. So 64 is a perfect square. 25 is also a perfect square. We have 3 over 4 times square root of 2 times, now square root of 64 is 8, and then square root of 25 is 5. 4 goes into itself once, into 8 2 times, so we have 3 times 2 root 2 minus 5 root 2. 3 times 2 is 6, so this becomes 6 root 2 minus 5 root 2. So 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 times root 2 is root 2. So it means that when you simplify this said expression, you are going to get your answer to be square root of 2.